Hey everyone, and welcome back to Citywide Bytes. Now, my next guests have had one hell of a 2024 with big wins at the Rock and Roll Rumble and Boston Music Awards. Let's check in with a Lowell-based band, the Ghouls, to see what they've been up to for 2025 and what more they have in store. So, to get this show on the road, why don't we just go like around the room, introduce yourselves, who you are, and what you do with the band?
I guess I'll go first. I'm George. I play the guitar and I sing in the band.
I'm Peter. I play the rhythm guitar and also do a little bit.
Well, I'm Jacob. I play the bass.
All
Hell
right.
yeah. And he's
And,
damn
and, and of
fine at
course,
it.
we have to give, yeah, exactly. And of course, we have to give a mention to Bryce, the drummer. I couldn't join us today, but of course, amazing drummer. But let
Absolutely.
us talk, yeah, let us talk about your 2024 because you guys had one hell of a year. Um, you won the Rock and Roll Rumble in Boston, which that's right off the bat is amazing. But you also took home the Boston Music Award 2024 Rock Artist of the Year. So yeah, I would say a pretty
Oh
good
yeah.
year.
Absolutely. Especially going into it, we were only a year old.
Oh my God, like
We
new
were
band.
not we were a baby going into that.
Yeah, we were
We were
green.
waltzing in we were waltzing in with like a cardboard merch box that we like just freshly put the t-shirts in.
We still have that box.
Oh yeah, we still use it. Is actually well,
It actually
last
just
did.
broke. We need to.
It
We
just
yeah
broke. It
Oh
broke literally
no,
this
you gotta
past
save the
week.
box.
yeah.
It's
We're
good
gonna start a
memorabilia.
GoFundMe.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Rip it up
So
and sell the pieces.
We're gonna
exactly.
auction it up.
Auction off, sell it at your next show, okay? Like I'll print
Yeah.
some shirts with like pieces of the box taped to it, and you gotta say buy this shirt and have a piece of the original Ghouls merch box.
We do it for like charity or something.
There we go. That works. I like that idea.
Now
Let's
we're
do that.
talking.
Now, was this your first time with both the Rumble and the BMAs?
Oh yeah, I mean
Oh yeah.
absolutely. I learned about the story of I learned about the Rumble like I think like the night before the submissions were due. And I was filling out the form and then I saw like there was like a red asterisk next to a website. So I had to quickly I was like how do I make a website? So I went on Squarespace, not sponsored, and I quickly was drag and dropping something that looks like an actual like website. And I was like, I think this looks good enough. See ghouls.net. See what it's us.
Ghouls.net.
Ghouls.com would have cost us 25 grand. So I couldn't do
Oh my God. That
I
no,
think
no, definitely not. Definitely
We
not.
can't swing
But
that yet.
that.
give it time.
Actually.
Give it
Next year.
time. But this isn't this just like every band though? When they come up with like a name or website or whatever, it's always at like the last possible moment.
I totally believe it. I
Oh
like,
yeah, I
oh shoot, I really need that, don't I?
what are we called again? Oh right, we should do that.
Who are we?
Yeah, exactly. Who are we? What do we do? What's going on here? But that's so cool. So tell me what it was like at the finals. You're there at the Rumble, and you get to be like, hey, you're the winners.
Oh, very sticky. Very
Very
sticky.
sticky.
As it should be.
When we won, Bryce was under 21. So they had champagne up there, but in our direction they shot sparkling cider. So it was basically like being doused with Coca-Cola.
Yeah. Oh
It's
geez. Oh
it's
I
like
no.
a
like I had to take like basically like a Middle East bathroom like sponge bath to get it all out for the car ride home.
yeah, it's
Oh
like a
my God.
wonderful celebratory thing in the moment, and then immediately it's like, oh, I have to drive like 45 minutes home, and I'm very sticky, and my hair is like a solidified mass, you know? Yeah, it's like crunchy. Um, but still, it's
No, absolutely. I was
exciting
so
and
hyped though. It
wonderful.
was
No, it's great. It's the even though it's like, in a physical sense, I felt kind of disgusting. In a, mental sense, I was through the roof.
I remember
Oh,
I
yeah.
discovered what the actual like prizes we were gonna win were like like maybe an hour before we went on. And I was
Pretty
like,
much, yeah.
what that we could be winning. It was like, oh my God, 23 grand of prizes is on the
Yeah,
line.
we like barely knew like what the stakes even were for most
Like
of
I
it. We were
thought I
just
was
like, oh,
gonna
we'll do this. This will be fun.
like I knew like we could potentially win like X thousands of dollars, but I didn't know it would be like above 10,
I just
let alone
remember I
20.
knew that we were gonna make what was I think what we had made we were gonna make like a guaranteed like $200 just for being in it for like the first round.
First round was 200 bucks, second round was
And
400 bucks, third round was whatever prize you got.
but I was just stoked for that. Even like I was just like,
Yeah, we got
hell yeah,
600
200
bucks off the
bucks,
rip.
dude, and we just have to show up. And then we kept winning, and I was like, oh, oh,
Yeah, I was just in it
okay.
for
Adding up, right?
the glory. But, we went all the way. It turns out.
Yeah. Now, when you like enter the Rumble, did you think, oh yeah, we'll see what happens here? But did you have any real expectation of like making it to the finals?
We didn't know like anyone, and I figured like you'd be a little more clicky or something. So I thought we'd be like out like pretty shortly.
Mm-hmm.
But it turns out it was not very clicky because we
No,
barely knew anyone, and we went on with the prize.
I
I
think we were
mean that
definitely
just
we were definitely expecting to like just if we get to the semifinals, like we'll be happy.
No, exactly. That's what I said. I said like, hey, semi. If we get past the first round, then that's a win.
I was just happy to be there.
Meh.
That too.
But I think
yeah.
after, I will say, for me at least, after we won the first round, then I was like, okay, now we're gonna win this. I just kept saying that after we won the first round. I was like, okay, now we win. Now we have to like because I was like, I didn't want to win just one round. You know, that's lame. I was like, I either want to like all or nothing here.
So it's like in the words of Ricky Bobby, you're either first or last.
Amen, brother.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay. All right then. The Boston Music Awards. Like you said, first time doing this too. You find out just before the submissions are due. You're there the night of. What's going through your heads?
We actually when we actually first got nominated, I was like telling everyone in the band like, guys, I think we're gonna get nominated. They're like, no, maybe next year, not this year. And I was like, I don't know. I was doing a little bit of sleuthing. I was like, everyone who ever made it to the finals in the Rumble or like ever won the Rumble, they at least got nominated. I think we're gonna get never. Everyone's like, no, no, George, don't get our hopes up. It's not gonna happen.
I know I was giving
And we got
I was
nominated
giving you a lot of
twice.
crap,
We literally got nominated.
dude.
And I was happy to be I was like, nice. We're in this community. That's awesome that we got nominated.
Yeah.
And then we got asked to perform, and we were like, oh, what?
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh no.
No, exactly.
At least for
That
me,
must have been. Oh, sorry. Go,
I was
Peter.
gonna say, I thought for sure we were gonna get like new artist of the year, and it's like, oh, rock artist, that's just nice to get. But I was like, new artist is the one that I think we had the best shot at. So then right before we went on, they're like, oh, by the way, you guys got rock artist of the year. It's like, oh, well,
Yeah,
shit.
they told
Okay,
us
yeah,
right before we went on.
I guess we gotta go play our socks off. But
Like that, Jay
yeah,
Maskus.
exactly.
Yeah, we beat Jay Maskus.
Eat it. Sorry,
Take
I love
that, Jay.
Maskus.
Exactly.
No, it was great. I mean, I was definitely nervous about just the performing because I mean, there's like 1,500 people there. Like that's the most amount of people we've ever played in front of, and so that's just kind of daunting. But also um, there was free beer in the green room.
That was true. There was free beer in the green. There's free guitar here in the green room.
There was free Guitar Hero in the green room.
That
too,
was
which
pretty
really awesome.
sweet.
That was a great green room.
I taught
But
one of the other performers,
helped
the
me.
kids.
You know,
Taught one of the other performers' kids. I taught him how to play Guitar Hero. It was pretty sweet.
There you go. That's really good. So they told you won the award like before they even like announced the awards.
It was
Not
short.
then, not then. Before we
Okay.
went on.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
was right before we played. Yeah, and it was crazy because this guy had like a British accent too, which made it feel a lot more like serious. He was like, "You won Rock Artist of the Year.
He was like, "You."
Go
By the way,
play the
you
best
guys won
damn
Rock
show of
Artist,
your
so play.
lives, boys." You know.
He was a lot more quick with it. He was like, "By the way, you guys won Rock Artist, so play your socks off." And then he like shooed us on.
It's like, wait, what?
No,
It felt like
exactly.
we were
I actually
on
had to be like, "Wait,
American
what did he
Idol or
say, guys?"
something.
And then Peter was like, "We won."
Like, oh, nice. Okay, then here we
exactly.
go. So achieving these two things really, as you're just kind of starting out, what does that mean for you, like going forward? Do you feel like, okay, we've got to really just like push ourselves harder than like ever before?
No, I mean, there's definitely an aspect to that for sure. And a part of it is like also still trying to keep it like me being able to separate it enough from I guess like work just because I want the actual creativity behind the songs to still feel like because if they're not like almost like made out of passion, then they're not going to be really like good songs in my opinion generally. If I'm like purely just like writing to write, a lot of the time it can kind of come out kind of garbage. So it's very important for me to at least try to like separate it and try to make it less feel like work in some aspects, but there's definitely something that is pushing me to at the very least keep it going as much as I can.
You got to keep it organic.
Exactly. That's a good way to put it. Keep it like push it, but keep it organic.
Yeah, I think really there's. I mean, first of all, there's nowhere for us to go but down from here. No, but
Down?
uh,
I think you go
yeah, we peaked.
laterally,
Yeah,
you go
we're
diagonally.
plateau. I think. No, it's really cool. It's weird though, trying to think of like, how do you like follow that up, right? Once kind of the beginning of everything has been infinitely more sort of productive and kind of a big deal than I think any of us anticipated. But I don't know. I haven't felt too much. I think like I don't know about you guys. I haven't felt like too much pressure or anything. I think we've been like working on new stuff at like a pretty steady rate, and it feels pretty good. Like I think everything from here now just feels like kind of like a natural progression where we just kind of keep making music and keep having a good time making music and just try and make
Yeah,
it happen.
I feel like now that the album's out too, like that was just like kind of like the culmination of all of last year. Like we got all the recording time through the Rumble prizes, but I don't know, I just felt like everything like there's a lot of stuff riding on that. Now that that's out and in the world, we can like move on and actually work on new songs that we've been doing, and that's been really fun.
I feel
Excellent.
like for me, like there's like a threshold of when we're a real band. And like I keep pushing the threshold to like different things. At first it was like, yeah, and until we break 1,000 followers on Instagram, we're not a real band.
Yeah, you keep
Until we
moving the
have like more
goalposts.
than one song out, we're not a real band. Until we have an album out, we're not a real band. And I think now, with
We could
my weird definition of what a real band is, I think we've hit real band.
Yeah, we've hit real band.
Yeah,
we're
I
on
think
real
that's
band
Honestly,
before we
we hit
get the
qualified.
real band
Grammy.
forever ago.
Our name is on Wikipedia like twice. I think
That's
Oh,
true.
that's
We don't have a page, but our name is
we
on
don't have not
Wikipedia.
Hit
yet,
the
but
blue
that's
link.
it's
That's the
there.
next step.
there
The
you
blue,
go.
yeah,
That's when we're real.
Hey, it's more than I'm doing. I'm not on Wikipedia, so I would say definitely real band status here because like what
the-
like really like what else is there? I mean, I guess like world tour or like nation or like national tour, win more awards, but you started off winning the Boston Music Award and the Rumble. That's a pretty like high tier band action right there.
Yes, I appreciate
We're going for an
it.
EGOT
All right. You guys mentioned earlier the debut album, Handle with Care, which I gotta say is fucking amazing stuff. But what went into making this? Because I know because you mentioned you got the prizes from the Rumble basically covered the recording.
Absolutely, fully like recovered mastering, covered recording, and all that.
Oh, okay. Who'd you work with?
A lot of people.
Nice.
That That was one of the pros and cons because we worked with a lot of people who gave us like a wide variety of experience. But it's also everyone had different workflows, so we had to very much relearn what their definition of working in a studio was every time we went to a new place. We worked with in 37-foot productions. We worked in Q Division, New Alliance, Rare Signals, which is Brian Charles's new spot, and we had Dan Nicklin from Other Brother Daryl, his garage studio called Henley Row. Those were the 5 studios we worked in.
Damn, guys, that's like the
5 studios from
royalty.
9 songs.
Yeah,
Yep.
seriously. And that's like the royalty, I would say, of the Boston like recording studio group. So
Oh,
that's
absolutely.
huge.
No,
Holy shit. I mean,
they felt so premium in there. Everything was just like we're not worthy.
It set the bar for
why
studios
are we
like
here? What's
really
going on?
high.
Yeah. Did they get the chance to offer you guys any like advice or wisdom or tips for just music in general?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, a lot of them are very much they had a lot of stories to tell for sure. And a
Nice.
lot of them, to be honest, a lot of them helped out with like just like general mixing stuff and just getting really good ideas for how to like make tracks really beef up or how like really beef up your tracks and such. I know Brian Charles, he shared a few stories about him touring with Weezer, which is pretty cool.
Damn.
I know, right?
Holy shit, that's really good. That's really good. All right. So you also did your release show, your sold out release show at the Middle East. That must have been amazing because I imagine for like a release show, you think, okay, let's see what we can do. All of a sudden, oh, we're sold out. That's
The
good too.
goal was 100 tickets.
Yeah.
And
Well, I'd
then we
say you
broke.
exceeded
Yeah,
that.
we broke it. I felt
Wh-
bad. There were a lot of people that were actually getting turned away at the door.
Yeah.
Oh man, was this the Middle East up or down?
It was
Up.
up.
Oh, nice, nice. Yeah, that always stinks when you hear like your buddy can't get in, but at the same time, it's like yeah, because we're sold out.
Should have got your tickets. That'll teach ya.
Yeah.
Exactly. No one does that, right? They think, oh, they'll have tickets. I don't have to buy them ahead of time. Now you know
Sold
better.
out. Exactly. I managed to get 2 people in. I didn't even realize there was a guest list until I was there, and they're like, "Yeah, we kind of have a guest list. I don't know. We'll let these 2 people in, and then no one else."
All right, all right.
Oh,
So, so where do we go from here? What do you guys have planned for the rest of the year, or maybe even into 26?
we have a lot of new songs written.
Yeah.
They just need to be like recorded by the rest of us, but they're written and they're being rehearsed. We want to put in some more songwriting into it, but at this point we certainly have at the very least an album's worth of new songs. So that's good. Like hopefully we can at least start taking a look at album 2. And other
Yeah,
than
yeah.
that, I think after all this like stuff, I kind of like we often get advice where it's like you don't want to take too many gigs because you don't want to like you want to have bigger crowds at different shows and such. I think we might get a little more lenient with that because I kind of miss playing a lot of shows.
No,
Oh,
same.
okay. Did you like used to do that back in the day?
Yeah, we
We did that recently. Like we would
Oh,
only
okay.
have like 1 or 2 shows a month, and I was like, I very much miss like being able to just be like, oh, we got another show this weekend. Oh, where are we gonna be this weekend?
yeah, we were taking like every show we could before. We had like one weekend where we played the Worthen, like a bar and Lowell, like 3 times within the course of a week.
That was
Wow.
pretty. It was our Worthen residency tour or whatever.
Yeah, yeah. That's so cool. Yeah,
But yeah,
I
I think
also
we're gonna. That's in the prospect. Was hopefully we just get to play a lot like just more stuff. We just say yes to more things.
hmm I
Obviously,
would
trying to be on like stick with the radius clauses and such. But you know,
Yeah, of course. Yeah. But yeah, just like say yes to everything because like at this point I imagine you're getting a lot of attention and deservedly so.
but I feel like a big draw for us is definitely the live show.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah. But you do get to say, hey, we are like the Boston Music Award winning band. We're the Rock and Roll Rumble winning band.
Exactly, exactly. That's what helped us get to those points.
Yeah, it helps. It helps. I mean, it's
Absolutely.
really all about like getting the attention and doing the things that kind of get you guys heard and known, especially like these days. I want to circle back a bit to Handle with Care and ask about just like the stories kind of behind the music. Like, what do you guys sing about? What goes like into that?
A lot of it, a lot of the songs are almost like collages of separate things. Like I'll write one verse about a certain thing, like a certain story that, and then I'll like, to be honest, I'll kind of like run, I'm like, I got no more to say for that story. I kind of said it. And then I'll like, the next thing will just be about something completely different, but they both kind of sound like they're in the same vein. So then I'll shove them together. The big one, Hellbound, that one was specifically written about a movie that I saw. That one was written about that's actually a horrifying movie. It's called Pet.
Oh, I haven't seen that one.
It's like about this like it's about this like I think it's been so long since I've seen it. This dude that like traps a woman in a cage and then she becomes she gets like Stockholm syndrome or whatever. But then at the tail end of the movie, like the roles swap and she manages to lock him in the cage. And the story I wrote the song with thinking, what if I like the idea of like what if I was stuck in that cage and what if I started getting Stockholm syndrome for whoever the hell put me in the cage?
Damn.
A lot of the songs are very like they're very upbeat and such. Most of that album's very negative.
Yeah, I was like, that one doesn't sound too upbeat to me, but I get you. Hey, it's the inspiration.
The songs sound upbeat, and then you look at the lyrics and you're like,
There's always a fun moment of when I find out what I thought the lyrics are, and then I find out what George actually wrote, and I go, oh, that makes a lot more sense actually. Anyway,
right.
But it's always when the song's like complete and we're like uploading the lyrics. I'm like, oh, that's what this is about. It's great.
The first one, the Pocket of Gold, that one's about some rich asshole I used to be friends with, and it was like type of thing for like, he like uses money to just try to get with women and such. So yet again, I was like, what if I was that rich asshole?
Oh, very cool. Well, folks, we are coming. Actually, no, one more thing before we go. Of course, I have to mention you guys got the July 25th show with our good friends Western Education, along with Professor Caffeine and the Insecurities. Give us the details, where it is, what time, all that good stuff.
Let me pull it up real quick.
There we go. There we go.
I know it's at Taffeta Music Hall.
There we go.
Next,
lovely Lowell, Massachusetts.
Oh yeah, you gotta love it. It's next Friday. Dang, I'm not logged in on my website, Instagram.
Well, there we go, folks. You got the July 25th show with Western Ed, Professor Caffeine, and the Insecurities. Taffeta Music Hall.
Doors at 7, music at 8.
All right.
Oh yeah, we're excited. We're very excited.
That I would say is definitely going to be like a sold out show because I think that's also like the release show for Western Ed's new album too. So.
Oh yeah, no. When we were approached for the gig, we were already told that there was 100 tickets sold for it.
Jeez.
So yeah, if you want to go, get your tickets for sure.
Yeah,
get them now. Don't
learn your lesson from the Middle East upstairs.
Exactly. Do you want to show up thinking, oh, no problem, I can get in because you can't?
Absolutely.
All right. Well, George, Peter, and Jacob, who vanished mysteriously into the night. I don't know where he went.
Where did he go?
He's gone. Where'd Jacob go? He vanished. He's out there somewhere. But guys, thank you all for joining me. It has been a hell of a time talking about this. Great 24. I'm sure 25 is going to be even better for y'all.
Appreciate it. Thank you so much for having us.
You're very welcome. Great. And for the folks at home, you've heard everything. Now you go to theghouls.net. It's an awesome website. Check it out. Check out the music. Go to the shows and get your tickets ahead of time.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. And to all the listeners at home, thank you once again for checking the show out. I'm your host, Max Bone, and I'll see you all next time.